Alright. So what happens when a billionaire doesn't become a villain, but instead becomes a hero? This is the story of Bruce Wayne, the orphan who could have followed the easy path, but he didn't. In this video, we explore why Batman is the perfect character, how he rejected privilege, broke the mold of the wealthy elite, and became something far greater than his parents. He became a symbol of hope. Bruce Wayne had everything: wealth, status, a last name that practically owned Gotham. But after that night in Crime Alley, all of it meant nothing. Most heirs would have slipped into luxury, shielded from the world by silk curtains and old money. But Bruce turned his back on it. He didn't build a golf course, he built a cave. He didn't buy yachts, he bought Kevlar. His parents were good people, but they were still part of the system. They were heavy into philanthropy, but they were still elite, trapped in the illusion that charity alone could save Gotham. Bruce saw that their way wasn't enough. He saw the cracks, he lived the consequences, and instead of repeating their legacy, he rebuilt it. And the best thing about this is that no one was there to teach Bruce the way. He learned it all himself. He did have Alfred along with him, but Alfred didn't shape the mission. There was no one whispering in his ear. His choice of becoming Batman was completely his own. He chose his own path. He forged it in pain, discipline, and a crazy obsession with justice. Most rich kids would become what their parents were. Bruce became what Gotham needed, because the money was never the point. He never flaunted his wealth. He weaponized it, not to dominate but to protect. In a world full of Lex Luthors and corrupt CEOs, Bruce Wayne should be a villain, but he's not. He used this generational wealth not for ego, but for legacy. And not the Wayne legacy, Batman's legacy. He didn't cling to the socialite lifestyle, he buried it. The real Bruce isn't at the gala. He's bleeding in an alley, saving people who hate him. He walks through the filth of the city that his family once looked down on, and he stays there. He became the personification of control. It would have been easy to fall into darkness, to become the Punisher, but Bruce didn't. He created rules, boundaries, no killing, no guns, no shortcuts. Batman isn't a man indulging vengeance, he's a man restraining it. As one of the guests at Bruce's party said,
"Stop smiling. It's not a joke. Please leave. The party's over. Get out."
The apple has fallen very far from the tree, Mr. Wayne.
He blasted off in the opposite direction. Where the Waynes wanted polite change, Bruce demanded real justice. Where Gotham's elite chose indifference, Bruce chose pain, sacrifice, and endless war. And in doing so, he became the perfect character. Flawed, complex, and relatable. A man who had every excuse to become the worst, and still chose to become the best. Batman isn't great despite his wealth. He's great because he rejected it. No mentors, no guide, no privilege to hide behind. Just a man, a mission, and a city worth saving. He's not a god. He's not meta-human. He's just Bruce, and that's why he's perfect. The bat is a symbol of hope, justice. It personifies Bruce being able to hear everything, being able to see everything, without being there in person. And of course Batman has used his wealth to cheat his way through things, but that's not the point. He doesn't use his wealth to grow his money. He uses it to become more, to become something that the city needed. So what do you think makes Batman one of the most powerful characters in fiction? It could be the trauma, the training, the morality, or his sheer will to change the world. Drop your thoughts in the comments, like if you agree, and hit the subscribe button. See ya!